Folks, if you live in Des Moines, Iowa, certainly you go to the pharmacy occasionally, and the only thing to be aware of is these 5 worst pharmacies that you don't want to go to in Des Moines, Iowa. Now, the first one is bifurcated pharmacy. Now, bifurcated means split, more or less. And at bifurcated, they've split their sales floor into 2 sections. One is the Jets, and one is the Sharks. And for you to get a discount in either section, it doesn't matter which, but you have to sing a song with no mistakes from the movie, from the musical West Side Story. Now, guys, I don't mind a little fun in my shopping, but, I mean, when you're Jet all the way. Okay, I got that part, but come on, without any mistakes, who can do a whole song from West Side Story without any mistakes? Just give me the discount. All right, I don't have time. Now, maybe you can sing it. And if you can, leave a video in a response. We want to hear it. But for now, I'm going to call it one of the worst pharmacies in Des Moines. And guys, number 2 on our list is bystander pharmacy. You know, here's what's interesting about them. They have a hands-off approach. So when you go in to get your prescription filled, they don't say anything. They don't ask you any questions. They're bystanders. And all they'll do is look at you like, you go ahead and fill it. And so you take a scoop, and you scoop out what you need, and you put it in the bottle, and you leave. I mean, that doesn't sound very safe to me, guys. I'm going to have to say no to bystanders. Take an active participative role. Now, number 3 is Big Bigums. Big Bigums is a long-standing pharmacy in Des Moines. Now, Big Bigums has a unique way of allocating the prescription. That is, they triple the size of anything the doctor told you to get. And that's why the name is called Big Bigums. But come on, who could swallow those horse pills they give you at Big Bigums Pharmacy right there on the northwest side of Des Moines? I mean, I can't. You got to think it's a gallon of water just to get one down. And then it sits in your gullet like a rock. I'm going to say no, guys. No to Big Bigums. Now, number 4 on our list is beautiful Lee Sculpted Pharmacy. Beautifully sculpted. Now, why is that important? Because the pharmacy is beautifully sculpted. You go in, guys, this is a designer pharmacy. This isn't the musty, dusty pharmacy of shelves full of stuff you'll never buy, mittens over here, and then they've got gallons of milk over here and dog food, and then they've got canes. They've got more canes in the pharmacy than there are people in Des Moines. But now at Beautifully Sculpted, it's clean. It's all pure in there. There's no clutter. You can take your dog in there. They love it, okay? It's beautifully sculpted. The problem? Your prescription is triple the price. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm going to punch it. I can't be paying 3 times the price just to pay for all this design out here. I mean, that's the Apple computer argument. Oh, it's 3 times the price, but it's beautiful. Well, great. I can get a PC to do the same thing for 1/3 the price. I'm buying it. All right? So I'm going to say no to Beautifully Sculpted Pharmacy. Now, the number 5 worst Des Moines pharmacy has got to be on the tarmac. Now, here's the thing. A lot of times in Des Moines, they don't have a jetway. They don't have the walkway that comes up to the plane. You got to walk out onto the tarmac. Well, what do these guys say? We should put our pharmacy out on the tarmac, and we call it that. So you can get right off the plane and get your prescription filled. Very smart. But the problem is, guys, the pharmacy's in the back of one of those baggage carts. So they're filling your prescription, and guys are throwing luggage into the baggage cart while they're filling your prescription. And you're more than likely going to have somebody's suitcase that came in from Hawaii into Des Moines, and the suitcase comes flying and hits the pharmacist in the head, and there goes your bottle of pills all over the tarmac, and you're going to run all over them. Run all over the tarmac for them. And now what if it's winter? You can't pick up those pills with your mittens on. It's going to be chaos, guys. I'm going to say no to On the Tarmac Pharmacy right there in Des Moines. So, guys, I hope that helps. That's the 5 worst. All you have to do is avoid those, and you should have a good pharmacist. There's plenty of them in the great city of Des Moines.